And good morning, Minecraft. This is Mr. Kasarian, and welcome to another episode of my Let's Play series. So, where we left off last time, we had just about finished up with that induction smelter. Nice. Now, we're going to use that induction smelter to make something kind of fun. And to do that, we're actually going to need to get our... Where is it? Aqueous accumulator back. Of all the things, right? Aqueous accumulator. Should have 2 buckets of water around here somewhere. Yes. And let me think. So what we need now is something known as an igneous extruder. Okay, so I just need another pneumatic servo. It's not too hard. And let's get some redstone. Gonna need to get some wood. Got that. And what was that? That was tin on the bottom. Awesome. So now, let's get this going. And some iron. And that's why I use the crafting station, by the way. Yoink. Thought it worked well either way. Okay. And I need some more iron. Thank you. And some of you, and some of you. So we got ourselves a piston. I, of course, need a machine frame, which I'm completely forgetting about. Need some gold and a bit more iron. Like that. Like that. Like that. Alright, we got our piston machine. Missing glass now. Alright. You can never do anything perfectly on the first try. Pop that in there. Igneous extruder. What does the igneous extruder do? That's a very good question. It extrudes igneous. Okay, that was a bad one. Alright, so the igneous extruder works pretty simply. Basically, all it does is it produces liquids for you. Right. That's all it does. Or it produces solids for you out of liquids. Basically, it acts like a cobblestone generator. It's wicked useful. And we're also going to need a new item known as an... Item grate? No. Item duct. Item duct. No. Maybe. Yeah, I could probably do that with hardened glass. Alright, so we're going to make a new item called hardened glass. 14 of you, and 7 of you. Awesome. Alright, so the first thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to pulverize our obsidian, which is going to take a little while, as you guys can imagine. So while that's going on, we'll set up what we need to downstairs. Alright. Do I have my aqueous? Yes. Do I have my igneous? Yes. Do I have a barrel? Nope. Alright. Can I make you out of redwood? I don't know if I've tried this before. I should probably have 100 of those. Yes, I can. Awesome. Redwood barrel factorization. Alright, so let's drop downstairs and let's take a look at this. Can I put it right here? Yes, I can. Boof. Okay. So let us drop it downstairs now. Put it over here, I guess. We'll run it up and over. Okay. So the first thing we're going to need is we're going to need to put down our aqueous accumulator into the floor. And you guys saw me do this last episode, of course. water, water. And we'll put down our igneous extruder on top of it, like so. Perfect. All right. Now we're going to run over like so. This is going to come up and back there. Perfect. Let's get our fluid ducts out. Remove that bit. And we should see some lava flowing into perfect. And we're going to switch it into obsidian mode. And actually, it should be getting... Ah, right. So now that happens, and we should see it start combining to form obsidian. And it used up some of the lava to do it, which is fine by me. All right. So now, let's go up here. And let's take a look at what we are doing over here. We should have some obsidian. Throw pulverized obsidian and lead in an induction smelter, and we get hardened glass. Let me get some more lead. They changed the ratio of obsidian to pulverized obsidian, so it's become a little bit more generous in how much it gives you. And over time, we're going to need a lot of this stuff. Though it uses it up at a quite substantial rate. Really? Is that how much it uses now? 8 per? Oh my gosh. Got me a lot less hardened glass than I thought it would. Jeez. Alright, and now we need to get ourselves some item ducts. Tin and hardened glass. Not too difficult. So let's get ourselves some tin, hardened glass. Gets us some item ducts. And these are actually clear now. Let's drop downstairs and we can take a look. Actually, let's get back up here. Because... Alright, where did that hatchet go? Hatchet, hatchet, hatchet. There we go. Alright. So let's start talking about item ducts. And to do that, we're going to need to go outside. But it's nighttime, so I will be right back. And we are back. And before we do anything else, we're going to make ourselves a new tool. We're going to make ourselves... That's on there. A diamond saw. Sticks, some stone, rods. Okay, perfect. I should have some sticks laying around over here. And then I need a diamond. And I will show you guys what you do with this. Alright. Those of you who know Forge Micro Blocks are probably going hip hip hooray. Finally, we've been waiting for this. And we get our diamond saw. Perfect. And while I'm at it, let me just get that piece of coal. Because I hate having just one of these stone tool rods laying around. There we go. Perfect. So now let's go outside, shall we? Now that it's nice and bright out. And we can see right here. Okay. So let's get some dirt out just to build ourselves a little bit of scaffolding. Perfect. All right. So why don't we bring this down a level? And that's our redwood barrel, so we'll connect our item duct to the back. because now barrels can actually connect to the back. Okay. Now you may see a problem with this, which is that it's going to connect to all of the barrels all the way down the back. Well, yeah, but it's a problem we could fix. Right? Right. The way we fix that is by getting out a wrench, any wrench, and right-clicking. It's now in export mode. Now it's in no connection mode. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And now we drop back here. But it's going to look really ugly, isn't it? Yeah, that's a problem. And no matter where I put it, it's not in a good place, apparently. So we're going to go over here, and we're going to go back outside for a second. Because we need to fix how ugly this is. If we take our saw and some redwood, cut into slabs, panels, and covers. Perfect. Now I'm idly hoping connected texturing works, but anyways. So let's just drop it in like this. And now if I take my redwood wood, there's a bit of texturing difference, but not too much. Now let's take our edge stone. Can I cut you up? Yes, I can. But the real question is, yes, and you do connect. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So now if you guys look at this, from the outside at least, there's nothing there. I just ran that through the wall without anyone noticing. Because fluiducts, item ducts, and those things over there, whatever they're called, they are actually forge microparts. And those of you who know modding should also know that this is very similar to the functionality that was contained within Red Power 2. That I loved and have been missing incredibly. The only problem with this drill is it tends to go a little out of control. Oh, that's where that goes in. Okay. So let's get our item ducts. Let's fill that hole in there. Don't connect. There we go. And I actually have enough. Now, here's the issue. Nothing's coming out because I have to set it to output mode. And as soon as I do, you can see the obsidian is being pushed out the top. And it's going to be taken and put into that barrel over there. Eventually. It's going to take a little bit of time to get there, but it'll get there. Not too shabby, right? Right. Now I think, can I take a fluiduct? I thought I could. Fluiduct. Ah, yes, 6 opaque. Okay. So I can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it look a little prettier down here. The way I'm going to do that, by taking these fluiducts and turn them into clear fluiducts. And what the cool thing about the clear fluiducts is that if I come down here, right, and I pick some strategic points like there, put the clear one in its place, right? And yes, I'm wasting some lava doing this, but you can actually see the lava transiting through these fluiducts. Oops, not what I wanted. And for all of you who hate the way this is looking, don't worry, I'm going to be transforming it into something prettier soon enough. Ta-da! But now you can actually see, oh yeah, it's lava transiting through these pipes. Awesome. And I have some fluid ducts, but I can convert those. Well, okay, if I take 2 more out of here. So if I go like 1, 2, put those in there. That should be perfect. This guy's running all on his own, as you can see. Now the downside is I'm going to be absolutely chewing through lava right now because I'm producing obsidian enough to fill up that barrel upstairs, which already has more than a stack in it. Nice. So now I don't have to go mining for obsidian ever again. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how happy about that I am. Let's have some bread. And let's fix our fluid duct situation. Perfect. Now I'm just out of hardened glass. So let's take some of you. And let's... Do I have any? Nope. Probably flew into my miner's backpack. Yep, that's exactly what it did. So we'll chuck that in there. And I will be back with you guys in a few minutes. Alright, so as anyone, and I mean anyone, who's watched my series before can attest, I tend to be a little bit crazy about getting all of the possible resources out of something that I can. So, to that end, we are making ourselves a new item. It is called the ore washing plant. Ore washing plant. There we go. Some iron plates, machine blocks, and 2 of these electric motors. Oh boy. So I need 4 of these coils, which means I need 8, 16, 32 wire. So let's get some copper. That should be enough. Let's go over to one of our metal formers and put it on extruding mode. And how are you doing over here? We got that. So we can at least take a look at this. All right. So I need 4 tin iron item casings. Okay. So let's get some tin out. Because remember, this is IC2 and nothing is easy in IC2 anymore. That's still working. Let's get that and that. That's fine. We'll deal with that later. Why don't you hammer that down for me? How are you doing over here? Oh, it makes 3 at a time. Oh my. So that's going to be 15. Yeah, okay, that's just going to keep running. Okay, so we now have our 2 tin plates. And those will be turned into tin item casings. Not too bad. Alright, that's still running along. And we're running out of power, probably because it's nighttime out. Joy. Alright, so we got our tin item casings out. We have sort of enough of that to work with. Okay. So let's get some iron. Let's see how many of these motors we can get. 3 coils. Now the problem is we have 2, some iron, and 2 tin item casings gets us 1 motor. We can get ourselves the basic machine casing. 3 iron plates. I know I have an electric circuit in here, one of these chests. There we go. I just need that other electric motor, but it's dark out, I think. Alright, so let me go rest, and I'll be right back. And we're back. Hopefully that my house has a little bit more power. Alright. So where was I? Oh, right, waiting for this to work. Yeah. And we're still not quite getting enough power. Yeah, one more should do the trick. No, we're slowly building up a surplus in there. That's a good sign. That, and let's pull that. All right, there we go. So now we have enough for the second motor, I hope. There we go. We get those. We put those down, and we put that in. All right, so I got my 3 iron plates. Let's get 6 of this for some buckets. And hopefully... Beautiful. Ore washing plant. Now, what do I have for cable? I have plenty of uninsulated cable. Jeez. Of insulated, mind you. So let's put down our ore washing plant. Not up here, actually. And if I remember where my elevator is, that would be good. We're going to put it down here. We're actually not going to put it down yet. We're going to tear out this whole system, as a matter of fact. Do I have an IC2 wrench on me? That's not it. Because I just realized that that entire system is horribly designed. Just horribly designed. Let me see. IC2 wrench. Let's put this back. I don't appear to have one. That's weird. Alright, let's make a new one. I'm certain you guys have seen me make these before, so, you know, don't pay too much attention to the man behind the curtain. But let's just get the bronze I need for it out of there. Get ourselves our IC2 wrench. Awesome. Now let's go down into the basement. Alright, let's rip all this out. Oh, that's a chunk loader, by the way. Forgot to explain that to you guys. That's a chunk loader. It loads the chunk. As you guys are probably well aware, in Minecraft... Oh, all this stuff can go. In Minecraft, when you leave an area, the chunk unloads. For those of you who don't know what that means, basically, to save on resources, Minecraft temporarily forgets about the chunk you're in, or the location that your machines are in, if you're no longer in the location to use those machines. It's a method of saving processor space and generally being friendly to your CPU. The downside of it, of course, is that if you have something you want to keep running in that area, well, you're kind of out of luck. Because it's not going to keep running. It's just going to kind of go and die out. The chunk loader is a way in mods of forcing Minecraft to keep your chunks loaded so your machines stay running. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Well, anything I macerate, right? So let's get the ore washing plant. Anything I macerate, I want to ore wash, right? So let's put the ore washing plant right there. And then let's put an item duct. Did I make a ton of... Oh, there we go. I'm like, did I make a ton of item ducts? Let's put that there, and then let's put the macerator right on top of it. Okay. And then let's get our... Oh, for heaven's sakes. Doesn't work with that type of wrench. I need to go get my Buildcraft wrench. Let's jump up here. Wrong room. Grumble, 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 grumble. I need to get an Omni wrench, but I'm not certain if Omni wrenches are in this pack yet. Thank you. Alright, so let's take another good look at this, shall we? So, if we pop down here, we give this guy a good wrench. Alright, do I have any cobblestone? So if I throw some cobblestone in here, it should process down into glass, except it's not going to do anything because I doubt the ore washing plant is going to accept it, which is fine by me. And can I do something creative with this? Oops, that's not what I want. What if I get... I always forget I can do this. Pig, hecate, bat. There we go. Let's put that there just for the sake of it. And fluiduct goes over like that. And now I think what I can do is if I go... Not what I really wanted to have happen. Stop it. Okay. Alright, so if I'm back here, right, and I get my fluiduct... and I bring it up like that, then it should be feeding some water into my ore washing plant. Perfect. So now with this macerating, you notice it's not pulling it out because it's not auto-ejecting. To get it to pull out, we need to get, I know I had one too, some new mass servos. And just right-click, and it'll say it's been installed. Ah, not what I wanted you to do. Item duct, if you would be so kind. Flip that over. Servo installed. And now I think it has to be an empty hand. Yes, okay. So, enabled, ignored. So we should see happen. Ooh, can you not... Is that not part of the eye-sightedness for this machine? Is it really... okay. That's fine. Yank. Alright. Now let's get our wrench out of here. And let's go like this. Let me become big again. Okay, so it's going to require a little bit of finagling. Well, if I do this, right? And then I put my macerator here, right? And then this should work. If I get my item duct and put it like that, I servo that. Servo has been installed. Thank you. Flip that over. And now I install this thing and tell it it's ignored. So now it's pulling out of there. Do I have anything maceratable in here? I don't think I have any ore on me, which is the problem. I don't know how all this redstone's ending up in somewhat random places in my inventory here. There we go. I should have saved some ore to actually do the work here with, but that doesn't matter too much. Okay, so now, in theory, this will pull out of here and dump it into the ore washing plant. Perfect. Now what I want to do is just connect servo installed, flip it around, ignored. So the advantage to using this method is that these item ducts won't drop items, unlike that Buildcraft system, which as you saw was kind of complicated. This won't drop items. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go mining for a few minutes, and I'll actually be back once I'm done and I have some resources. So if you give me a few minutes, guys, I'll return. Actually, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize, but it looks like I'm actually out of time. I didn't realize I was. So on that note, let me actually wish you all, thank you all for showing up and watching my video. It's been a blast. I really do enjoy making these videos for you guys. And I just want to let you know that if you enjoyed it, give me a like, follow, comment, subscription. Just let me know you're out there and that you appreciate what I do. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Mr. Kassarian. We are wrapping up this episode for the day. However, I will be back in a very short period of time to continue onwards. So thank you very much. This has been Mr. Kassarian, and as always, happy mining.